Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome. My name is Stephanie, I'm 1111 Witchy Babe, and I am here with Aries reading for April. So I wasn't really sure if I was going to do all things reading for next month. Just because of everything that's going on, I didn't really know if I wanted to tap into the collectives like that, to be quite honest. But I decided I'm going to anyway, because I'm sure there's some messages that some folks need to hear, and so I need to give them. So this is going to be, if you are new, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to hit subscribe before you exit out, so you can make sure you can check out all the rest of my content. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. Every month I have a just huge surge of subscribers. I guess I should be getting used to it by now, but I'm still not. So I'm just really appreciative of everybody. I'm so glad that you are here. So welcome. This reading is for Aries energy. So it is Aries season. Happy birthday to a lot of you guys. This is going to be not just so for Aries sun. As always, I do Aries sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. So make sure you are checking out your other placements, and we're going to see what messages need to come out for you. I don't do anything specific. I don't, focus on one topic. I just see whatever comes out for the energy that I'm reading, whatever you need to hear. So make sure that you're taking the messages and using them as they apply to your life, because it is a general energy reading. So it's not going to be the whole thing for you. If you want to book a personalized energy reading with me, you can at my website, 1111witchybabe.com. I have all of my readings on sale until all of this madness is done and people are back to work and people are functioning normal. So however long that takes, my readings are going to be on sale. So just wanted to let you guys know that. No rush to book, and just trying to help out as much as I personally can with everything that's going on. Make sure if you haven't, you check out my other video. I posted a different perspective on what all of this means for us. And I'm not talking about, I didn't do, a health check or anything like that. But I just want to see, like, what is this time that we have now? What can we be working on? And what is it going to do for us after all of this is done? Because this is a huge transformation for everyone. Everyone. So, all right, now before I get started, I want to let you guys know what decks I'm using in case you like them. I have started just using, I used to use the same decks for all the signs, but this month I'm feeling like doing what I do for personal and private readings and meditating on what decks I need to use for those that will be listening. So what I'm going to be using in your guys' reading is I have the Black Moon Astrology cards, which are my favorite and I pretty much use all the time. You'll see them a lot in my readings. I'm also going to be using the Angels and Ancestor Oracle deck. And also the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. We know, well, if you guys listen to me, know that I don't like Doreen Virtue, nor does anybody really in this circle anymore, because she's turned her back on all of us. But I like this deck, so I'm going to keep using it. So let's see. And I will be using, of course, a traditional Rider-Waite deck as well. And you might notice that card in the background. So that card is from my newest deck, which is the Literary Witches Oracle. And I absolutely love it. I'm still breaking it in, so I won't be using it in this reading. But Mary Shelley, this card, before I begin on going over it, this card, I am pulling a card each day for myself and whoever I'll be reading that day, be it a personal reading for a client or a reading like this. So we pulled Lost today, which, by the way, this was not the best time to be pulling that type of energy for myself personally. It freaked me out. But I was like, oh crap, do I really want this card to be sitting there and scaring anybody that's watching? But the information I got from it after I sat with it and really took it in was that this is about, it is linked with transformation, and according to the author of the deck, but it is a very transformative energy. So Mary Shelley is an author, and she wrote Frankenstein, if you didn't know. Mary Shelley also experienced a tremendous amount of loss in her life. She lost her mother, her husband, and she also lost her children. And through that, she was able to have a different perspective on life in general, and able to create such a literary classic that is with us today. It just shows you that there is an ability to transform and transmute whatever you are facing. There is an ability to become stronger from the things that are terrible and should never happen, but they end up happening because we all have to face loss, we all have to face death, we all have to face things that are terrible in our life at one point or another. But that's not where the story ends. There's more to come. And so that's what I feel the message is here, that no matter what you're facing, no matter what you're going through, there is still more to come. And there is a transformation awaiting you in the future. And we, I think, as a collective, are all going through this sense of loss. There's so much loss and death and fear and anxiety around us. And we're having to come together, even though we're very far apart because we can't be together, but we're coming together in an energetic way to transform as a whole. The collective is transforming as a whole and reaching new levels that we haven't seen before. So that's your channeled message, just overall message. But let's dive on in specifically to the rest of the reading. So what is going on for Aries energy in the month of April? Ace of Wands. All right. So we have this new inspiration. We have this new energy. We have this new motivation. I feel like a lot of you guys, Aries, are probably not really digging this whole, situation, having to be stuck at home, having to be stuck inside, depending on where you are. I mean, you might have really strict rules of where you are right now, as I think, a lot of us places should have stricter rules, but there are areas, especially if you're in the States, where you're still kind of able to live somewhat of a normal life. But I feel like regardless of that, you have this, like, if you were in kind of a depressed energy when all this was happening, you get this new motivation to do something, to create something. A lot of you are going to be getting into your various creative talents or trying to explore things on that realm. I'm seeing painting, and I'm seeing drawing, and I'm seeing like watercolors and things of that nature. So I really feel like you guys are going to rechannel kind of some of that negative energy into creating something positive. And it's like this, just waking up one day and just feeling better. I think a lot of you didn't realize how much rest you needed, and you actually are finally getting all rested up because of all this isolation period, because of the situation that you were forced into. And now you feel like more alive in a way, is what I feel. Just like a resurgence of energy back into you. And it's not feeling, there's not this feeling of hopelessness. I feel like in the past, especially the past couple weeks in March, you were feeling very just down and hopeless and bummed. I mean, a lot of you are missing out on your birthday plans. A lot of you are just going stir crazy. I mean, I'm around a triple Aries right now, being locked up. Oh my God, no. As a Taurus, this is not that bad to me. Give me some food and TV and a bed and I'm okay. But Aries energy, you're going off the walls. You want to get out, you want to explore. And I feel like you're going to be able to find a way to do that in a way that's still keeping everybody safe, keeping yourself safe. Some of you are going to be, adventuring out more in the outdoors, if that's something you're able to do. Going to places, exploring nature, like going to different places that you didn't before. Maybe hiking, picking up a physical activity to get out of the house. Again, and this is all if you are able to do so. It's really like, this is weird. Like I knew, along with, I'm sure, many of you, that something was coming, but they would never tell me what exactly it was. And I definitely didn't think that this was going to be it, that it would be this virus that would come and make this massive transformation for us as a collective. But now I'm starting to understand some of those readings I've done in the past, especially the Aquarius energy, that I was seeing this huge, huge, huge collective change. Definitely. Okay, let's see what else is going on for you guys in the month of March. I'm sorry, the month of April. Oh, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's like there's good luck, good fortune. Things are coming to you. I feel like there's opportunities coming to you. And ones that you didn't see before. That's what I'm getting. Like, you didn't see it. Maybe you're realizing you have skills and gifts and abilities that you didn't know you had. And I'm not just talking about, like, psychic abilities. Yeah, that might be for some, but I'm getting more of a hands-on energy here. I feel like you can create something with your hands. You can fix, or you can design, or there's something that you can do that you're really realizing, like, hey, I actually am really good at this. I actually could make something with this. I think this is a time. So let's talk about some of your transits. I haven't been following them as closely as I was, but we all know that there's a lot of energy in the 10th house for Aries suns. I'm sorry, Aries risings, and depending on where your sun is, but still they will be hitting that house. But there's a lot of energy for in the 10th house, which is your career, your public persona, your path in that regards. some of you had everything stripped of you, now, or I feel back in 2019, or you were started to see how you couldn't stay where you were. And now you're getting an opportunity to make something new going forward. And I feel like you're finally seeing that. You're finally feeling it, feeling like this opportunity, this change of bad luck, because you guys were going through it for a while. It's not comfortable to have Saturn and Pluto sitting in your 10th house. It will tear down whatever does not deserve to stand. And we're going through that. Saturn, Pluto, I think Mars is still in there right now as I'm recording. Like, we have all this energy connected in Capricorn. So wherever that falls on your chart, if you're not a Aries rising. Anyway, I don't want to go into that because we're not talking astrology right now. But basically what I'm saying is, it's not easy what you guys have gone through, but there is a tide turning. Things are changing for the better, and some of you have gotten an opportunity now where you've been laid off. You've lost your job, or at least you're on a timeout, and now you get an opportunity to dive into the other skills that you have and see what they can do for you, and see, do you really want to even go back to where you were at? I mean, when else are you going to face a situation like this where you have this time to really decide what it is you want to do with your life? That is what I feel pops up inside of you in April. Okay, let's see what else is going on. God, I got 2 cards in my 11 minutes. I run my mouth too much. Okay. Libra, I balance. Yes, finding balance. Maybe you guys are dealing with the Libra, so if you want to talk about relationship stuff and love stuff, this Ace of Wands could definitely be a new fun situation that you might be getting yourself into in April with somebody. Maybe they're a Libra. This would, to me, be more fun, more lighthearted, not something super serious, but definitely, a strong physical connection. Yeah, look at that. Fire element, desire. I mean, you guys are Aries, so it makes sense this is coming out. But again, I don't like to focus on love and stuff unless that's what I'm reading. To me, there's so much about you guys just becoming this creative force and really finding a passion about something that you didn't. I heard writing. Some of you guys are going to start writing more, and that's going to be I'm getting a bunch of stuff. I'm getting poems, I'm getting fiction, I'm getting blogs, I'm getting writing about editorial pieces, like writing about the politics, things that are going on. Somebody's starting some sort of like alternate news thing where they're wanting to, I don't know, I heard alt news, so some sort of alternate news source, maybe a website, something along those lines. But you have a really strong passion and desire for whatever you are working on in April. That is for sure. So let's see what else is going on here. She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. I mean, maybe some of you just gone totally stir crazy and you just start, I don't know, just doing things that you never did before. I do get the sense that somebody that hasn't been super active is going to take up exercise as a kind of a stress reliever right now, and you are going to be exploring different areas, like hiking. I'm just seeing like very isolated, where there's nobody else around, and somebody that's hiking and just like really amazed at what nature has to offer and how much entertainment they're getting and how good they feel while they're doing it. I also feel like others of you you're released from your corporate like chokehold. Literally, that's what I saw. And it's like you finally get to unleash your creative energy that's inside you and focus on things that actually make you feel good and are also something that can help you with your, financial situations. It's not just about, it's a hobby. I mean, maybe it is just a hobby if you love your job, but these are for the people that don't. Like, if you don't like what you were doing, you are going to be finding something you're very passionate about this month. I heard volunteering. Some of you might be volunteering to help, and you're going to find your passions through that volunteer work. So make sure you go through with it in case you were thinking about backing out. So somebody was thinking about backing out because that got thrown in there as the last little note. Okay, let's just get one last piece of advice for Aries energy for the month of April. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things. Everything things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And there's that nog. Sorry if I butchered that. Okay. Yeah, this is the start. This is the spark lighting. This is the beginning. This is not all coming to conclusion and everything is set and perfect for you in April or by the end of it. No, this is the beginning. This is your beginning. But you can't force things to happen. Things are going to line up for you. They're going to, and you, I feel, already realize that because you are seeing how everything that has happened so far has gotten you to this point. To this point where you have multiple different directions you can take. You can go back to maybe what your old life was, or you can start a new one. And so this is like the first step. So you don't want to, spend all your energy in your first couple of steps. You want to make sure you have enough time, enough energy, enough, I heard reserves. I don't know why I heard that. So I don't know if that word means anything to anyone. But you want to make sure you have enough in your cup so you can continue going forward. So don't pressure yourself. Don't expect especially if you're trying to, maybe just dive into a new thing and learn something new. You're not going to be perfect right away. Okay. Easy does it. Everything's happening in perfect timing. You don't need to rush it. And you're going to want to because you're Aries and that's what you do, but you don't need to rush it. It's once you're following the path that you're needing to take, you're going to see how aligned things are. So that is going to be your reading, Aries energy. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That does help support the channel immensely. I would like to thank all the people that have asked me about donating decks. I do ask at this time because of all of the craziness that you guys don't use my Amazon link for donations, but I have provided my PayPal and also my Cash App if you would like to do cash donations for now. I know I normally always say, oh, just donate decks, but I don't want to put, Amazon workers under any more pressure than they already are at the moment. So, yeah. And if you would like to book a reading, you can do that at my website. Again, everything is on sale until all of this is over and we are back to somewhat normal. And I just hope you guys are having a good day. I will see you next time.